Hi, this is Thomas with Believe in the Run.
And this is Megan with Believe in the Run.
And today we're talking about the ASICS
GEL-Kinsei Blast.
This shoe, when we went up to headquarters and we saw it, I was a little hesitant.
Yeah, to be frank, this just doesn't look like a super light, fun, fast shoe. This looks, I don't know how to describe it.
There's a lot of gel.
Yeah.
There's a lot of visible technology in this shoe. And usually I kind of follow, keep it simple.
Yeah. And
it usually works. Like if you have a simple midsole and the foam is nice and everything, then I'm usually happy. So when I saw this shoe and there's a lot of, there's lenticular, heel cup here. You've got gel, you've got a Pebax plate, you've got Flytefoam Blast, you've got a knit upper, you've got a neoprene tongue. You got it all in this shoe. Everything that ASICS has
is right
it's
here.
in this.
There's just a lot going on in this shoe. However, when we took it out for a run, pleasantly surprised that it feels pretty good.
Not only does it feel pretty good, it feels really good. Like, I liked it a lot, but we're gonna get into what it is about the shoe after we talk about its components and all that stuff. Let's start with the upper. What do we got here, Meg?
So the upper is an engineered knit. It's really nice and stretchy. But it's pretty supportive around the collar and heel, so it's just pretty good.
I liked it because I have a narrow foot and it hugged it really nicely. Surprised that you liked it because I did feel like the shoe fit narrow.
Yeah, I will say it is a little bit snug, but because this knit is so stretchy, it did accommodate my wide feet, so it wasn't too bad.
Then you get into this tongue. It's a nice, lightly padded, almost feels like neoprene. It's not like neoprene, but feels like that. Gusseted tongue. You know I love a gusseted tongue. Overall, the upper fit really, really well. There's no heel lift. I love the padding in this back area.
I was gonna say, you can't really tell from the outside design, but inside here there is a ton of cushioning and padding, so it's really comfortable at step in.
This could almost be, for someone who wants a comfortable walking shoe, this would also work for that. Lacing was really nice, stayed tied. I didn't have any issues. As a matter of fact, when I double knot my laces, and a lot of time I'll just give it a strong yank and pop it free. This one I couldn't even yank it and pop it free. Stays really secure on the foot. One
thing I do have to note about this knit upper, because we are training in heat and humidity, and we actually took these down to Florida where it was real feel of 100 degrees, and this thing soaks up all the moisture and appears to retain some of the smells as well.
Scent. There's a certain scent to the shoes now. I wasn't sure at first, like if it was because we were down in Florida and the dew point was so high that it was like you were just drenched as soon as you walked out the door. Wore it again in Baltimore for a couple runs, and again, it stayed damp, which means the sweat, once it was on the upper, kept the upper moist, which is a word I know a lot of you love, so we'll stick with that. Overall though, I thought the fit was amazingly good. Like, this is probably one of the better fitting shoes that it both felt snug and secure on both of our feet. We have two different shaped feet, so that was great. Then we get down into the technology here in the midsole. Megan, tell people what they have.
In the midsole, you have the Flytefoam and the Flytefoam Blast, and that's also in the Nova Blast.
And a lot of people are gonna ask us, what's the difference between this and the Nova Blast? And it really comes down to, this has a little bit of a firmer feel and has a Pebax plate in it that gives it a little more stability, I think.
Also, you've got all this gel.
Loads of gel.
Which is great for absorption.
It's supposed to be for shock absorption.
Yeah.
Did you find that it was more shock absorbing than other shoes you're running?
I don't know if it was, maybe.
All I got was a really smooth ride.
Yeah, it was a smooth ride, but it definitely adds to the weight of this shoe.
So a men's size 9 weighs 10.9 ounces, which is 309 grams, so not exactly the lightest trainer.
Yeah, women's size 7 is 9 ounces or 255 grams. So yeah, not the lightest.
And a lot of times we'll say, well, the shoe doesn't feel that heavy when it's on. This shoe actually does feel on the heavier side, but it's not that bad because you're really getting a nice cushion ride. Like, this for easy day running, I thought was really pleasurable to have on the feet. Like, it just rolls through the stride. You can feel the plate. You do feel a little pop off the toe. It doesn't feel sluggish, but it definitely doesn't feel light. If you're gonna get in a groove, the shoe does roll, so you can pick up the pace in it, but it's not like a tempo day shoe or certainly a race day shoe. At the end of some of my runs, I do strides, and in this shoe, when I was doing the stride, I really felt the weakness of the shoe. That's when the cohesiveness of the midsole and the upper just started kind of falling apart when I was doing, you know, sprint-like workouts. I just felt the extra give in the knit upper, and just having a heavier bottom, I could feel a little bit of the wobbliness that just didn't feel really tight under the shoe. I almost felt that's when I could feel my foot lifting separate from the shoe, and just getting that turnover in a heavier shoe, I could feel it. Once you get past this midsole, come down to the rubber. It's there for durability and grip. I had no issues with grip. Any problems with you, Meg?
Nope.
Did well in the hot, humid, Florida gravelly kind of situation. Hit the boards here, the bricks here, and the cement in Baltimore. Grip was fine, footing was always good. The shoe feels good.
Yeah, I mean, your feet are definitely protected. You've got plenty of rubber coverage. You got the plate, all this foam, so good for all sorts of terrain.
And did I tell you that there's flies in here? Did I tell you that it was actually designed after the curvaceous samurai sword?
No, this is never gonna make it in the video.
Exactly. Still gonna make it.
So overall, this is a neutral max cushion shoe from ASICS. It will cost you $180.
And it's available now. So,
yeah.
Yes, by the time this video is out, it comes out September 1st. You can get it now, so check it out. And that's it for the ASICS GEL-Kinsei Blast. So you know what to do. Check us out on Instagram, join our Strava run group on, guess where? Strava. And you can join our Facebook group, check in with us, subscribe here on YouTube. I mean, where else can people get a hold of us? The podcast.
We've got 2 podcasts, so you can listen to us every week on The Drop or Fuel for the Soul, where we talk all things hydration and nutrition for performance. And yeah, we're always on the gram.
Yeah, so that's it. Check you later.
Oh, is this the thing you do now?
Smelly shit. It's what we used to do.
I can't believe you caught that.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. He's dying over there. I'm dying over here.
Okay.
I'm crying. I'm actually crying.
All right, you ready to go?
Okay. You need to stop.
Okay. All right.
Deep breath.